How's it going, everyone? Welcome to today's stream. We've got an exciting one in store for you guys today. Another WCL Champions War. It's going to be a pretty fun time here. Actually, give me 1 second. Let me go back to here. I've just realized I've left something open. Just change up the background real quick. You know how it is. We're the most professional streamer out there. Guaranteed. 100%. There we go, fix that up, and we're back. Look at that, boom, that door is now closed. Sorry about that. Anyways, we're going to get straight into this WCL Champions Division War Week 6, and this one is going to be a good one. We got NL WarChampion versus Hunterxhunter, or formerly known as 8-Bit, the esports organization. They have signed this team, and so they're actually going to be competing in the WCL as Hunterxhunter, but in reality, they are the 8-Bit esports team. So we've got their logo there on the stats for you guys. We got Flip King over on Trovo. Thank you so much for stopping by and joining the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful evening so far. Really, it's a morning for me. It's just hit 12 p.m. for me. This war has spun a little bit earlier than expected. This war was actually supposed to be live about 30 minutes from now, but they've spun early and they've got us straight into the live action here, which I'm definitely not opposed to. So for those of you who are a bit unfamiliar with this 5v5 format, which if you are, you must be living under a rock here or must be new to the competitive scene with Clash. This is the 5v5 esports format. This is the ESL style, World Championship style of the game. We've got 5 players on each side. We've got 60 minutes of battle day, alternating attacks, 1 attack per player. Whichever clan has the most stars will win the war. If it's tied on stars, it'll go down to percentage. And then if it's also tied on percentage, it goes to attack time. Now, I don't believe the attack time feature is a part of the WCL Champions Division, but in the World Championships and ESL, that's how they determine the winner, which is definitely very, very intense. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this war, though. And another fun fact about both of these teams is that they're both undefeated teams. Both of these teams are 5-0 going into week 6, which means that in this war, we're either going to see one of the teams go away, or we're going to see one of the teams go away 6-0 and one of them go away 5-1, unless we see a perfect tie, which in that case, we'll see them both go away 5-0-1. You never know, it could happen. We're not going to throw it out of the equation just yet. We've got the CMC or the CMS show over on YouTube. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Got an exciting war today, and I'm looking forward to this one in all honesty. Both of these teams winning their first 5 wars, and let's see if they can do it against each other. And of course, Hunterxhunter being signed by an esports team. I believe it's an Indian esports organization known as 8-Bit. That's the logo down there. And then we've got NL WarChampions. The Danish, pretty sure they're Danish, Dutch. I think they're Dutch. I think so. I'm pretty sure. So we have India versus the Netherlands. Or they're Dutch. But yeah, it's gonna be a good war. I am looking forward to this. We actually had a follow by Dylan about 25 minutes ago. Interesting. Thank you so much, Dylan, for the follow over on Twitch. And today we are live on Twitch, we are live on YouTube, and we are live on Trovo. We're live to 3 different platforms, so that way wherever you are, whichever platform you decide to use, you will have the option to view wherever you like. In all honesty, I would be streaming to Facebook if it didn't cost me a lot to stream there. It cost me about 20 bucks a month to stream to Facebook, which in my personal opinion is just not worth it. I would much rather just stream to a few of these platforms and not have to worry about paying to stream places, because I really don't make any money off of this streaming. It's more of I just do this as a hobby and to promote these leagues. And so far, WCL has not disappointed at all. It's been a fantastic season so far, especially in Champions. Now, there have been a couple of hiccups when it comes to organizing, especially for my team. It's been a bit difficult with how it's definitely been a bit difficult with the time zones and how there's basically no time zone for the league. And so we have some clans that are in Australia, some clans that are in India, and it's hard to kind of schedule that war because we're mostly based in North America and England. So we can't really find the best times to organize. You deserve more than 2K subs, man. This is a professional stream. Thank you so much, CMS. Appreciate it, man. I do my best to try and provide the best Clash of Clans content for sure. Because, I mean, in all honesty, this is a league war. This is competitive Clash. This is as good as it gets. This is the top level of the game. And in all honesty, it deserves as much professionalism as possible. And so that's what I try and bring to these streams. And just wait until you sit back and watch the rest of the stream, because let me tell you what, we've got some fun plans for the programs that I've got running in the background. Notice the board down below me. Right now it's a bit empty. There's not a whole lot going on. That board is not only going to track the stars in the war and the percentage overall, so that way I don't have to go into the war detail screen and show you guys. It's also going to track each of the players' hit. So say for instance that their number 1 player comes in and attacks their number 1 player. It's going to show the result from his attack on the screen for you guys, so that way I don't have to click on the bases. You'll know the percentage from each hit, and you'll be able to understand who hit where and how well he did. So it's definitely a huge shout out to some of the people out there who helped me custom build this program. We have Ilpa over on Trovo as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really do appreciate you for joining us here. And we are 43 minutes in to the war, which means we are 3 minutes away from the first live hit. Now, NL WarChampion are the home team, which means that we're going to see Hunterxhunter go in first. And then right after their attack, they're going to go, NL WarChampion is going to go straight in as well. We've got 4 claim flags on the board for NL WarChampion. They're ready to go. They're ready to get their hits in. And let's see if they can do well this war. I'm expecting some really solid hits from both of these teams here. They've shown that, look, they've gone through 5 weeks of intense matchups so far, and they've come out on top every single time. So now let's see what happens when a unstoppable force meets an immovable object. That's really what these two clans are, and let's see which one will prevail. Because in all honesty, I'm interested to see how the defense holds up in this war. Because in all honesty, a good clan doesn't make one that can just attack well. It's also one that can defend well. If you've got good bases and you can hold clans to 1 or maybe even 2 triples, and you can get that upper edge and get those triples on the board and get ahead, you can really do some real damage. And even then, I've also seen wars get won on percentage. We've seen 10-10 draws, but clans winning on the percentage simply because they were able to hold those low percentage hits. Really does come down to both offense and defense when you look at this 5v5 format. It's gonna be good. I'm really looking forward to this war. I saw this one this morning on the scheduling for the WCL media team, and I knew the moment that I saw the 5-0 and 5-0 record from both of these clans, I knew I had to jump into this one, because this one is not a war that we want to miss. We are in week 6 of the WCL, which means that we've only got 1 more week until the playoffs. Now, both of these clans with their 5-0 record are pretty much guaranteed a spot in the playoffs, which is going to be in the next couple of weeks. So we definitely want to see what can these clans bring to the playoffs once they make it there. How strong are both of these clans? What are they more? What do they prefer to use? You know, are they more ground-based attackers? Are they more air-based attackers? Are we going to see a lot of variety? Are we going to see them stick to one base strategy and that's it? That's how you really determine, okay, how is this clan going to be effective in the playoffs, you know? Because some clans will actually go out there and they'll plan their wars around the team they're going up against. You know, one clan may look at a team and go, oh, you know what? Tribe Gaming, they're more prone to be using Queen Charge Hybrid and Yeti Smash. So we're going to try and defend against those 2 attacks there and make sure that we can put up some bases that'll be a bit difficult to take down. You know, a lot of clans will take a look at that and try and, you know, actually be a bit flexible with the bases they're using. So will we see that in this war? I don't know, but we will definitely see that kind of adaptation in the playoffs. That much is for sure. Just want to go ahead and make sure that everything is working okay and that we've gotten out to everyone. Okay. Yeah, I think we are... Yeah, we're definitely live everywhere. Okay, cool. What's up, Orion? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, man. You are just in time for the live hits, because in about 20 seconds, we should be seeing Hunterxhunter going live. 8-Bit, the esports team, showing us what they can do. They're already 5-0 in the league, and let's see if they can get their 6th win today and show us why they deserve that 5-0, not lead, 5-0, what's the word for it? 5-0 record. There we go. I got it. Took me a second, but we got it. All right, we are in the 40-minute mark. So the thing is with the WCL format is that they actually have until 38 minutes to do their first attack. They have within the time frame of 40 minutes to 38 minutes to go in and attack. Now, whether or not they attack at exactly the 40-minute mark, you know, we don't know that. They technically still have a bit of time to just kind of make sure that they've got their plan set in stone and ready to go. Bro, this is tournament. It is. I can't stand attack windows for 5v5. Yeah, it definitely does slow things down just a little bit. I much rather prefer just back-to-back attacks. No more attack windows and just kind of get the war going. But we will have to wait a little bit because this is the first time the WCL has incorporated a 5v5 tournament especially at Town Hall 13 in their league. So there's still a lot of testing that's going on. And so hopefully by the next season, that will be a lot more, it'll be a lot easier for these clans to do their attacks and a lot easier for streaming. But yeah, Abe, this is a Clash of Clans tournament. This is the WCL Champions Division. This is week 6. We've got 2 teams going up head to head. Both teams are 5-0 right now, so one team will come away with that 6-0 victory. But here we go. We got Hymac going in, a very familiar name, at least for me, and he's going in with that Lalo. Only a single hound for this Lalo, so this Sui is probably going to be something, or sorry, not Sui, this Queen Charge is probably going to be something pretty solid here. Going to start this queen over by this 9 o'clock side here and dropping the king a bit ahead by 10. Now that king is meant to go upwards there to try and funnel the queen down to this bottom side here to possibly break in and grab that scattershot and inferno here. Now the king is going to walk down, but once he takes down that dark elixir drill, he should walk up towards that army camp there and take it down and then engage the enemy king. And he's going to go down relatively quick there because of the 2 enemy heroes. They're going to take him down and absolutely no issues here. He's got a couple of loons coming in on this bottom side with that Yeti to funnel this queen into where he wants her to go. Those Teslas are going to pop, which means that we are going to see a bit of an issue with the funneling. Hymac has used a party wizard, which are not allowed, and I hope that doesn't affect the war score at the end of the day. But here we go. We've got the scattershot moving in there. It's going to get taken down. Inferno is also going to get taken down. We've got the air defense on the healers there. He's going to drop that RC to take it down real quick. Hasn't dropped the poison. It's delayed. There goes the rage spell. The queen is locked onto by the eagle. She's going to go down if he doesn't pop the ability. He pops the ability, but it's too late, and he's going to lose his queen charge early, and now he knows, look, I've just got to get into my 2-star mindset. I need to save the 2-star and make sure that we start off okay here. He's going to drop that slammer in, clear out a couple of the defenses there, going to drop that super wall breaker and that archer to lure the hound away from the Lalo path, and here comes that first hound. Now they're going to move in here. Does he have sneaky goblins and a hound in the wrecker? He does not. He has loons and the dragon there. So everything should be able to get to this town hall and secure that 1-star, and it's all going to be about grabbing the 2-star here with the percentage. With how much of the base is still left standing, he's not going to be able to get through this one here. That slammer was most definitely meant to be used at the top side where the Royal Champion and that queen is. And in all honesty, even with this one not going the way he wanted to here, he's going to exceed that 60% threshold, which is really the minimum that you want to hit for these raids. You don't want to go any less than 60% in this format. It can really mess up the rest of the war for you. What kind of tournament is this? This is a 5v5 esports style tournament. So this is the World Championship format, but this is a bit of a community run league. This is for a $300 prize pool sponsored by eFuse. eFuse, huge shout out to them. Orion, sorry for my bad English. No, you good, man. You are a French player for S&T Elite who you streamed a few times. Oh, that's fantastic. I love streaming for S&T Elite. They have been fantastic, especially working with in terms of the streams. We've got Jurassic Gamer in the chat as well. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. And we've got NL WarChampion going straight in here. And let's hope that use of the party wizards is not going to mess up this war too much. I hate seeing clans get DQ'd because they used a seasonal troop. I think it's stupid. Clans should be allowed to use these troops. But the WCL division is a bit interesting when it comes to that. But here we go. We've got Rikurez going in here for NL War Champions here. Going to be bringing in the Zap Lalo here. Going to start with the king and the queen at this bottom side by about 2:30 here. And they're going to step up and clear through a couple of buildings and get that RC down. And is he trying to get this queen to step up here for that scatter shot? I think so, which means that he's going to start this Lalo with none of the scatter shots remaining. Now, we do have a couple of Teslas down by this bottom side here, which will be a bit of a problem. Now, this RC is meant to deal with this enemy queen down here. Is she going to get the value that she wants here? Doesn't have a hero hunter in for that queen. There we go. We're going to freeze the queen and drop that hero hunter and take down the enemy queen. Now the Royal Champion's ability will get popped here, which is going to hopefully take down this air defense here, and it does. It chains beautifully over to that air defense and takes it down. Now we've got 2 air defenses left standing. So how is this Lalo going to come in for this base? It's a bit of a weird path for those lava hounds. Let's see what he's got planned here. A couple of loons coming in from this right side here to deal with that eagle artillery and also tank it a little bit for the main Lalo that's coming in from this bottom side by about 4 o'clock. Now everything's moving through. He's got that blimp for the town hall. Are we going to see some sneaky goblins pop out of there? I would not be surprised, especially with how that town hall is basically sectioned off in the middle. We've got the sneaky goblins coming out of the town hall, and we've got the lava hound popping out to head up towards the top side there. Now, these loons are still moving through, but that tornado trap is going to cause them to get stalled just a little bit here. And we've got this back-end scatter shot, which is going to be a problem. But realistically, there's not a whole lot of air targeting defenses left on this base. He could potentially 3-star this one here. Hold on a second. He still has 4 loons in the pocket. Going to be dropping them at this top side here to make sure that the funnel is tight for the loons diving to the backside. Can the pups get that air defense down? I don't think so. They're just barely going to get thinned out, but he does have that haste spell, which he could use to get to the back end. This one is looking pretty strong so far, and as long as he's got the cleanup and the time, he should be able to easily get this one done here. Tons of loons left remaining. Hopefully there's no traps on the back end, but it looks like NL WarChampion are going to start with a 3-star if he has the time to clean up. Now, there's a couple of buildings at this top side, 44 seconds left remaining. I think he's got the time. I don't think there's any real worry here, but those storages definitely are going to be a bit of a pain to get through. 35 seconds left to go. He's got the minion at the top side here. This one is going to be really close. I don't think it's a guaranteed 3 yet because of that skeleton up there. It's going to delay those archers. Oh, no. Don't end in a time fail. It's got a very high chance of ending in a time fail. 20 seconds left remaining. Those loons are super slow. Can these minions and archers have enough to get through those buildings at the top side? Because realistically, those loons won't make it there in time. We've got Lucas calling a 2 in the chat. 9 seconds left remaining. That gold mine is going to stand, as well as the builder or the siege workshop there. It is going to be a time fail, but it's going to be a 98. It's a 98% time fail. What a start there from NL WarChampion, but again, not the start they were looking for. They wanted that 3-star, but just barely going to time fail. Really, really solid stuff there. That's a broken iPad for sure. We've got Savorge from WHF. Am I pronouncing your name right? I tend to butcher names all the time whenever you pop in here. We've got Fire Gang. Am I late? You're just a little bit late. We've had 2 attacks go in so far from both sides here. Now I'm hoping that things are still working in terms of the stats. I'm just going to double check it here really quickly. Just make sure that things are going okay. And there we go. Look at that. Magical stuff there. We've got the stat board working just fine here. It seems like the manual update is a bit slow. Rip, very good attack though. Yeah, it was a solid try there. Definitely some very, very nice tries for sure for both of the raids. In all honesty, High Mac just getting a little bit unlucky with this queen going down so early. But yeah, very, very solid stuff. Just Nora's fine. Okay, Nora's fine. Cool. I'll stick with that then. Don't struggle through the rest. Yeah, that's going to be me the whole stream. We got Elude popping in over on Trovo. Thank you so much for the follow over there. Really wish I could get them somehow on the streams. We're still waiting for that Streamlabs and Trovo collab to kind of get that to go. I don't know what to do now that I'm at Town Hall 12. Town Hall 12, work on your lab and drop your 3rd Inferno to get that defense going. Nor saying go to Town Hall 13. You know, that is a shout, but rushing to Town Hall 13 is definitely rough there. Now we're going to see a second attack coming in from Hunterxhunter. Can they get a bit more lucky when it comes to their second attack? We've got a Queen Charge Hybrid. Nothing too fancy here. No zap spells. We're just going to be going in with the standard Queen Charge Hybrid. Now he's going to start with this Baby Dragon over by this 9 o'clock side to make sure that the funnel is tight to force that Queen towards 7 o'clock here. So the Queen and the Headhunter will deal with this enemy King with absolutely no issues here. And again, look at the value that he's getting out of dropping that Headhunter there. Only spending 6 troop space there, dropping a Miner to allow that Queen to not have to burn her ability or a free spell, which is definitely more value than 6 troop space. Now, a couple of archers will pop out of that clan castle there, but they're not going to do a whole lot of damage. Is dropping that Hog Rider there to lure out as much of the clan castle as possible, and it looks like it is going to be the Headhunters and the Hound. Going to drop that poison, but a little bit late there. It's not a Hound, sorry. It is a Ice Golem that's going to come out there. Those Headhunters will go down to the poison spell. Not going to be a huge issue there. And now the Queen's going to engage this Ice Golem, and she's going to spend just a little bit of time here taking down this Ice Golem and being frozen, but she should eventually step up and set the funnel for this hybrid that might come in from this 9 o'clock side, depending on where he's trying to funnel. Now, he is going to drop a second Baby Dragon down by the 6 o'clock side, which is going to clear a couple of buildings, get them out of the way, and allow that Queen to push in forward towards these 3 Expos here. Tons of damage in on this Queen. He's going to drop that Super Wall Breaker in just a second here. Is he trying to get that Queen to swing around and take down that single target Inferno? I think so. He's going to freeze the single and that Queen to make sure that they do not aggro to the Queen and take her down too quickly. Here comes the Super Wall Breaker, not getting the wall that he wanted. He wanted that Expo wall to get to the Eagle there, but not going to get it. And we are going to see the Siege Barracks come in from this 9 o'clock side, and we're going to see that hybrid dive straight in towards this bomb tower here. Now he has to wait just a little bit of time here to allow that P.E.K.K.A. to do a bit of funneling. Oh, never mind. We're seeing the hybrid come in from a completely different angle than what I thought. Hybrid's going to dive straight in here towards the 11 o'clock side, and they're going to go in straight for that town hall. And looking at the path that they've got so far, he needs to make sure that he can get this hybrid in with the main army. We have not dropped the World Champion yet. Is it going to be delayed for the back end of the base here. The queen is still pumping at the bottom side, but she is going to go down because there's just a bit too much damage there. And there we go. She is going to go down. World Champion is in a bit late. Warden ability protects all of the troops through that Town Hall Blast there. Now we've used pretty much all the spells with that final heal being dropped in the core of the base. Now that Tornado Trap will slow this World Champion down just a little bit here, but we've got a lot of the hybrid left alive. We even have the full health King sitting in the core of the base for some reason. Don't know why he's there. But we're going to see this World Champion ability delayed as long as possible. Never mind, he's going to pop it straight as she engages that single target Inferno. Wants to try and take it down and save her there, but he doesn't do it in time. Now, we do have plenty of miners and hogs left alive. Actually, the hog riders are dying out here, but we have a ton of miners, and those healers are stuck on the King. If those healers would have transitioned to the miners there, this would have been a triple for sure. And this one is going to be a, you know, I'm not convinced this is an out-and-out fail. I think the King and the Warden can clear through this one with help of that Wizard. Yeah, it's going to be a time fail. He can definitely clear through this one with the King. Well, actually, maybe not. Maybe not, but it is going to be an 89% time fail here from the Hunterxhunter guys. Really, really nice try. Had to send that Super Wall Breaker from 7. Yeah, he definitely messed up the Super Wall Breaker just a little bit. Didn't get the wall that he wanted there and not getting the value. By the time I'm mid to max 13, the Town Hall 14 update will come out with my luck. Yeah, probably, in all honesty. What's up, Adam? How you doing? Hope you're having a good stream and best of luck to both of the clans. Yeah, this is going to be an intense war here. Both of these clans are undefeated in week 6. So one of these clans is going to come away still undefeated, and one is going to come away, you know, with that one loss. Both of these clans are guaranteed a spot in the playoffs. But at the same time, you still want to see some. We want to see some OP raids from both sides here. We want to see an intense fight. We've got the Dutch versus the Indians over here. So actually, Hunterxhunter is a signed esports team. They're signed by 8-bit. That's why we've got the 8-bit logo on there. So they are technically a signed esports team. And we've got Creaking Clash coming in with the raid of 32. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, and welcome everyone from Creaking Clash's stream. If you're not already following him, go drop him a follow. He was doing a bit of Global Clash Cup clan announcements this morning, I believe. He was doing that. He exceeded, man, he shot straight ahead over the 100 viewers. It was fantastic to see it. I think he was on there with KTM, if I'm correct. They were doing some clan announcements. It was a ton of fun. I popped in just for a little bit, and it was a bunch of fun. I enjoyed that stream. And Creaking Clash coming in with the sub. Thank you so much over on Twitch. We got Hawkeye coming in with the follow as well, and we should see NL WarChampion come in and do their second hit here. Now, to catch up everyone that's just joined the stream here, we've got a 5v5 WCL Champions Week 6 matchup here. NL WarChampions versus Hunterxhunter, or known as 8-bit, the esports organization here. Now, the key with this war is that both of these clans are undefeated, which means that one is going to come away 6-0 and one is going to leave 5-1. It was a blast. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, for sure. I was lurking a bit in the chat. There's those emotes flexing out some of those carbon fin. Let's go. Some of those oranges in the chat as well. Huge shout out to you. Now we should see the second attack coming in from NL WarChampion. They're a little bit late here. We're just going to give them a second to kind of go in and get this one done. I've got a feeling that there's going to be a bit of an argument about how Hunterxhunter decided to use a party wizard in one of their raids. I really hope that doesn't change the outcome of this war. I'm really going to be upset if they get DQ'd because of that. Because so far we've already had several teams DQ'd because of use of the party wizard, which in my opinion, I feel like it should be perfectly allowed. I don't see the point of, you know, disallowing it when both clans could be using it here. Only 4 watching. I haven't seen only 4 watching in a live stream. Yeah, I don't get a ton of viewers over on YouTube, and that's mainly just because I don't know what it is, but I feel like YouTube is not shooting out my stream into the Clash of Clans directory. I've checked a couple of times, and there have been a few issues. It's happened to a few people I know. I need to try and get that resolved somehow. But I appreciate you for dropping by. 3 minutes is a lot of time, but it gets wasted so fast. Absolutely. You've got class. Love you, bro. Keep it going. Thank you so much for dropping by, CMS. Appreciate it. I just went from 720 to 144. It is definitely not my Wi-Fi, and I know for sure because I've had it tested. Here we go. We got Mr. Timefail coming in. What a name there with the hybrid. He's got that wall wrecker. Are we going to see the wall wrecker for the town hall? He might be kill squad. Does he have a queen charge? He has a queen charge here. Is he trying to break into this town hall with that wall wrecker and allow the queen to push through, grab the clan castle, maybe get some more value, and then the hybrid go into the eagle? Let's see what he's got here. He's going to be starting with that Yeti in over by this 1030 side. Yeti's going to clear through a couple of buildings, and those Yeti mites will hop over and take down that archer tower, setting a funnel for this queen. We got a sneaky goblin coming in to take down that storage, get it out of the way, and allow the queen to walk straight in here towards the town hall. We are going to see the queen come in. There's the Coco Luna test for any black mines, and here's the wall wrecker to break that queen into the town hall compartment and allow her access to the core of the base here. Now, I'm interested as to why he decided to use a wall wrecker here rather than break open that wall with a wall breaker. I see. There's a gap in that wall, which means that a wall breaker would not get through that wall there. Now, we are going to see some an ice golem pop out of that wall wrecker there and tank a little bit for the queen. We've got I believe we saw some sneaky goblins and 2 ice golems out of the clan castle there, and I think that's to try and freeze this single, but they're not doing their job there. Both of them avoiding freezing that single, so definitely not the value that the attacker was looking to get here. So he's going to have to burn 2 freezes on this Inferno Tower, which is definitely not ideal, but at the same time, he's still going to be carrying through. He's got the funnel he needs, and his queen is exactly where he needs her to be. Is she going to step up for this Inferno already? There we go. She is finally going to step up for the Inferno, but he's going to have to burn the ability, and in all honesty, I kind of understand that there. He needs to burn the ability, get that air defense and the Inferno down. And then here we go. We got a funnel being established from this left side, and we're going to see that hybrid straight in towards that eagle, exactly like I just predicted there. And that's mainly just because you want that eagle down as fast as possible. And in all honesty, he can pass straight into it with this hybrid, and he'll have that push that he needs through the base as long as he sets the funnel with his king. Now, this king, with popping that ability, should be able to clear this entire bottom side. Queen is going to go down to the scatter shot, which means that the healers will transition to the hybrid here. And he's got about 3 healers left alive for the hybrid, which is going to help out a ton here. King is banging a wall instead of going south. Not what he wants to see here. And the Hog Riders, where are the Hog Riders? There's only a couple of Hog Riders. Doesn't have a rage spell for the hybrid to dive through these enemy heroes and the back end, which I think is going to be his downfall. He might want to use this heal first. He doesn't. He's going to use the Warden of Tome first to get through that World Champion and keep as many troops alive as possible here. But in all honesty, he's got a heck of a back end to get through here. A scatter shot, the enemy king, the enemy queen, and an Inferno Tower here. The World Champion is going to go down due to the enemy queen here. Now, can these miners get through the rest of the base? I don't think so. I think this back end is a little bit too savage for these troops to get through here. And yeah, with that scatter shot and the queen and king being alive there, I don't think this one is going to get through for the 3-star here. We had another attack go in for some reason, so it was a little bit early there, which is not super ideal, but at the same time, we're going to jump straight into it after this raid ends, and even though we don't have the time to get through this one either, so this one is going to end at about a 78 to 79% 2-star here. Pretty solid try. But this one is going to be a defense. Good stuff there. Okay, let's jump straight over to the other attack here. We've got Hunter going in again. Let's see if we can see the first triple for this war here. We've got a bit of a drag bat coming in from the Hunter crew. They're going to be starting by clearing the left and right sides of the base with, I'm guessing, both of the enemy heroes and the World Champion. And then we got the dragons moving in as well here. Now, I believe the attacker went in a bit early there because NL War Champions were a bit late to use their hit here, which is perfectly fine. Now, this Warden ability is going to have to get used pretty early here because of the Headhunters. Actually, the Headhunters go down because of the Dragons. Honestly, Dragons with the Warden there will really just get through the Headhunters with absolutely no issues here. And look at the setup that he's got for his bats. Look at the right side. There's no splash damage over there. As long as this scatter shot can go down, these bats will have absolutely no issues going to the base. And it's looking like it's going to go down. Now, he's got 2 free spells and he has an Ice Golem here. He's got to make sure that he can get this free spell down at the right time here for this Wizard Tower. There's the first freeze. The bat's path to the core of the base, not the end of the world, but at the same time, wanted them to path a bit differently there. Is he going to freeze that Wizard Tower? He's not. He's going to save that freeze, and in all honesty, I kind of understand that there. His bats are going to eventually have to loop back around here for this Wizard Tower unless they go right here. This could be a triple, but I think he's frozen too late, which means that that Wizard Tower is going to stay alive. Now, this isn't the end of the world there because the bats did step up and get that air defense out of the way, which means that these dragons should be able to clean up that Wizard Tower. Now, it's really just going to come down to the time that he has left to clear this base here. He still has a loon in the pocket, which he might use here whenever this Wizard Tower goes down on these buildings down here to try and take them down and speed things up here. But in all honesty, it looks like this one is going to end in a triple with 45 seconds left to go, even with those storages being alive. I think he's got plenty of time to get through this here with that Warden, with those 2 dragons and the minion and the archer at the top side there. 35 seconds left remaining. This might be a lot closer than I expected here. Hold on a second. There we go. The building is finally going to go down. Has he dropped the loon? Where's the loon? There's the loon at the top side there. 27 seconds left to go. Can the dragons target this storage? They do. And it looks like this one should end. Oh, no. The hound has popped out of that clan castle, and it's going to delay the dragons. He has no way of dragging it across the map. Oh, no. Please, loon. Okay, the loon is not going to target the hound, which means it's going to take down that gold mine, but that is terrifying. Oh, I thought that was going to mess up the whole raid there. If that loon was not there, we might have we might have seen a time fail. Oh, geez. But they are going to start with a triple here, putting them ahead. Pretty solid stuff from them. Now, is everything working over here? I think, wait, a couple of things are not loading. Come on, percentage. You can do it. I believe in you. Again, we're still beta testing this program to track the stats on the screen. There we go. Now we're looking okay. There we go. Perfect. And we're going to look at one triple in for Hunterxhunter, which is going to put them ahead just by a little bit here in terms of the stars. Now, can NL WarChampion respond and hopefully go through and get a triple of their own? So far, we're seeing a bit of base building from both sides here. We're seeing some pretty solid stuff. And we're definitely seeing some solid attacks, but at the same time, seeing plenty of time fail. So is this a base building win so far for this war? I would think so. I think both of the plans, or all the plans rather, have been pretty solid. It's just been stopped because the bases have defended it because of the trap placement and whatnot. So let's see what NL WarChampion can do to respond here. It's definitely a close war. Oh boy. Oh boy. Who's going to be next? Now, realistically, they need to go in at about the 18-minute mark. And here we go. They're going to go in a bit early here. Let's see what they can do. We're looking at a E-Dragon Bat Raid. Now, we haven't seen this one in a long time, but I've seen some people, I think Nor knows who I'm talking about. I've seen some people wreck bases with the E-Dragon Bat. Someone from WHF. He's a famous guy. I heard he's pretty cool. He's pretty good at base building. And let's see what he's going to be doing here to start us off. He's going to start with a couple of sneaky goblins down here to clear through a couple of these elixir buildings, or these elixir collectors, and we're going to see a Yeti come in to set the funnel. We also have Helga in the chat, one of the WCL admins. Huge shout out to her for being here. Really, really nice stuff. She does a ton of work for the WCL, and without her, I think me covering the league would be a lot more difficult. She makes things very, very easy for me. And we've got the heroes coming in from this top side. Let's focus up on the raid here. Yeti is going to go down, but not before taking out that air defense. What an OP Yeti. It's going to step up and take down the air defense there. And we've got all the dragons coming in from this top side here by about 10 o'clock. Now, they're going to dive in and take down all this splash damage here. And we've got that blimp for the town hall. It's going to fly straight through and take down that town hall. And Nor's mentioning something that as well that I want to bring up here. There's not a ton of chain value through the core, so this one might be a bit interesting. Let's see what he's got in mind. Why did he bring the E-Dragons? Was it because he thought that they could get through the base a bit better here? Now, that blimp is going to make it to the town hall, but the question is, what is in that blimp? We've got a dragon with the loons there. They're going to freeze the town hall and get through it just fine here. Where are those bats going to come in from? Are we going to see the bats in on this this scatter shot here? I'm guessing we're going to see the bats on the scatter shot. We aren't. We're going to see the bats from the bottom side, which I kind of understand. Now, the real key here is going to be getting through this Tesla farm. Tesla farms are underestimated when it comes to these bat raids. They will wreck the bats moving through the back end here. Luckily, because he's gone for a bit of a bat wave approach, he's not going to have to deal with his bats going down super quickly here. They're going to go around the wizard tower rather than taking it down. But again, this one is going to thin out here. I like the plan, but not a ton of chain value going into the core of the base. And again, the back end just a bit too strong for this raid here. WarChampion should be able to get through this Inferno Tower if the Queen doesn't step up and take her down. Queen takes her down. She's going to take down the Warden as well. It was a good plan, but it's just not enough to get through. And look at how many buildings are free to grab if he had the cleanup. Very solid try here, but this one is going to be another defense for NL WarChampion, which still is going to keep Hunterxhunter or Team 8-Bit in the lead. Solid stuff there, but it is a defense. 83%. And again, that 98% time fail from NL WarChampion definitely going to hurt them going into the later attacks here. They know, look, literally just like a few more seconds we could have gone in and gotten that one out of the way. Yetis or Drags, probably better choice with bats for that one. Absolutely. I think Yeti Smash with that one would crush that base. So a bit of an interesting choice there with using the E-Dragons there. We don't normally see it. So maybe there was something that the attacker saw that we didn't see. You never know. But all right, we should see Hunterxhunter coming in. They are in the lead on the stars, but they are not in the lead on the percentage. And that's going to be key going into the final stages of the war here. Who knows? NL WarChampion could come through and get a triple of their own and still be ahead because they have the percentage game right now. But it is a pretty neck-and-neck war. If NL WarChampion had that triple, they would be ahead on the percentage. So again, very, very close. We can nowhere near decide the winner. Usually at around the third round of attacks, you can kind of pick up which clan is kind of carrying out momentum more than the other clan and kind of make a prediction on who's going to win the war. But with this one, we really can't right now. Both of these clans are pretty much neck and neck, even though Team 8-Bit are technically ahead on the stars. Now let's see if they can get through this base here, or get through this clan and secure the win. Another triple for the Hunterxhunter crew would keep them ahead for sure here. One day, I absolutely cannot wait for the Clash of Clans API to be instant refresh. I don't know if it's going to be like universal, just instant refresh, but yeah. Hey, bro, you are not playing in the tournament. Yes, I am not participating actively in this tournament. I am simply casting and streaming the war, bringing you guys the war itself, because it kind of helps me focus up on the war just a little bit better. And here we go. Let's focus up here. We got Hunterxhunter going in again. We have Holy Ashen going in with the Zap Hog Riders here. We got 7 Zap spells. Are we going to see it to take down the Scatter Shot in the Clan Castle here? Let's see. He can't get the Scatter in the Clan Castle. Oh, can he? I think he can. Never mind. He absolutely can get the Scatter in the Clan Castle. I don't know what I'm talking about. My apologies there for that notification. He is going to get the Clan Castle and the Scatter out of the way with those Zap spells. Some pretty good value there. And we're going to see the Sui coming in from this bottom side here to take down this Town Hall. What's up, Court? Or what's up, Count? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Squid, right? You changed your username? I don't know what you want to go by as now, but I'll call you Count Burrs. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. We got the King coming in from this 3 o'clock side here to take down the enemy King and set the funnel for this Queen to dive in for that Town Hall. Now, because of the gaps in the wall, his heroes should technically move through here and take down the Town Hall as long as the Queen doesn't go south. She shouldn't. She should target the Archer Tower, or she's going to target the cannon, then the Archer Tower, and then she should go in for that Dark Elixir storage if the Wizard doesn't take it down. Oh no, she's just going completely off path what I thought she was going to do. Now, is she going to go south here instead of going for the Town Hall? She is going to walk in for the Town Hall, which is perfect. That's exactly what the attacker wants. Queen's going to get through the Town Hall. Absolutely no worries there. And the Town Hall goes down. Now, we do have the World Champion and that Warden for the Hog Rider portion, which is probably going to come in from this bottom side here. No, we have the Warden coming in from the top side. And he's going to kind of just clear through a couple of buildings. And we got the Slammer coming in from the left there to take down that Eagle. And I kind of like that early Slammer there to step up and grab the Eagle, get it out of the way before it gets too many shots in on these Hog Riders. Now the Hogs and the World Champion are going to move in from this 12 o'clock side. Hog Riders from the Tornado Trap, or from the Slammer there, are getting grabbed by that Tornado Trap. And they're not going to get to that... They're not going to get to the Eagle there, which is going to be a bit of an issue, but he is going to pop that Warden ability, allow his troops to get through the enemy Queen and the enemy World Champion. And now what's really going to be an issue is this back end Inferno. The troops should clear through this Scatter Shot at the back end as long as he keeps healing and freezing that Scatter Shot. We're going to see the final heal spell get dropped over this Inferno Tower here. World Champion still has her ability in hand. Might opt in to use it a bit early there to take down the Tesla Farm and force those Hog Riders to the Scatter Shot. He's lost about pretty much all of his Hog Riders here. Can the Headhunters help out this World Champion in getting through these defenses and getting through that single target Inferno? It's really close. He's lost all of his Hog Riders here, but the Warden and the World Champion are still working through this base. Can he save his World Champion to get through the rest of the defenses here? He's going to have to pop that ability through the double cannon. He misses the ability. The cannon takes her down. Where was the auto ability? Oh no, it's going to be another defense for an World Champion. That's the defense they want, realistically. Get the cleanup down. Yeah, he's got the cleanup down, but again, it's not going to be enough. The World Champion going down without her ability there. He would have had easily another 10 to 15% if he had the ability popped. It's close, but it is going to be a defense there. And again, I think that Tornado Trap on defense is definitely the MVP of this base, stopping those Hog Riders from getting to the Eagle early and taking it down, causing the Hog Riders to all die out pretty early. Count Burrs saying exactly what I was thinking. It's a very nice plan. And again, that's what I'm talking about when I say this war is definitely a base building win. So far, all of the plans on every single one of these bases have been superb. But it's just come down to, look, there's just that extra bit of momentum that just gets taken down because of traps like the Tornado Trap or because of pathing getting changed because of a Tesla Farm. So we're definitely seeing some pretty solid attacks, but the base building is on point for both teams in this war. Wow. And again, I want to give a huge shout out to Specky for helping me code this program here. I mean, look at the stats on the screen. This is literally a dream come true for me. Getting these stats on the board so you guys can keep up to date with what's going on in the war and all the hits that are going through. So definitely some huge shout out in making this overlay pretty fantastic for the 5v5 format. We had a follow just come in here. We had a Badger with the follow. Thank you so much. Really, really do appreciate it. Wondering why he did the Stone Slammer instead of just a safe Yeti Blimp, though. Yeah, that is very interesting there. And I think that was mainly just to try and get the Stone Slammer in to take down the Eagle and then have more Hog Riders to help with the main army. That would have meant that he had over 45 Hog Riders for that raid. We've got 9 in the Siege Barracks, and I believe there was 36 in his army camp. So now we're going to see NL War Champion come through and pick up a hit of their own. Can they get themselves that final 3-star that they need to get their momentum going? And here we go. We got Lord Evil coming in. All right, what are we looking at? We are looking at the E-Dragons here coming in from them, and I can kind of understand why there's a bit of chain value in the core of the base there. And let's see what his plan is here. We're going to start with those 2 loons to take down that Archer Tower and allow that minion to step up and get down these buildings here. But we do have a Tesla farm. And I would not be surprised if he threw in an E-Dragon at that 12 o'clock side to take it down. No, we're going to see the King coming from this 12 o'clock side, which means that we're probably going to see the Queen coming from this 9 o'clock side here on her own, which was not a part of the plan. But let's see what he's got going. Dead Hog Riders don't do nothing. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. This King is going to step up and take down these Teslas here, and he's actually going to dive into the base here and possibly get this air defense down. I'm not convinced he's going to pop in. I think he's going to try and push in for that air defense. No, the Skellies actually draw him in, but there's the tornado trap. Again, another base building win there. Going to stop that King from getting that scatter shot out of the way, which means that it's going to do a bunch more damage to the E-Dragons as they move through here. Now, he's got the World Champion in at this bottom side here, or at the 12 o'clock side, to clear through a couple of buildings to get that air defense down, which she is going to. Now, we've got the Queen at the bottom side as well, but she's going to go down before using her ability. Another killed hero because of the scatter shot. Now we're going to see these E-Dragons come in from this, it's about a 2:30 o'clock side here on the entry. Now we've got a couple of loons to go in first to test for any seeking air mines, and then the E-Dragons are going to come in straight behind here. He's dropping them pretty sparingly here, doesn't want to spam them all in just yet, and there we go. They're going to all go straight in to take down that scatter shot chain off of it and push in towards the core of the base. Now we do have a blimp here. Is that going to be used for the town hall? I would not be surprised if he decided to use that for this eagle up at the top side here. We don't have any bats for this one, which means that we are just going to see the troops move in to the core here. Now, these headhunters on defense were going to be a bit of a problem there, but luckily they get taken down by the E-Dragons there, and that's probably a smart move on bringing the blimp for the town hall there, securing the 2-star, as well as because of the split with these E-Dragons here, he actually is going to get some pretty good value as long as he can freeze this Queen here. Drops the Rage, but it misses one of the E-Dragons there. Doesn't freeze the Queen or the Inferno Tower, which means he's going to lose those core E-Dragons here. Could better spell timing and placement could have gotten this one through. I don't know if this one has the longevity to get through here. It could possibly get through. Oh no, the E-Dragon goes down at the top. That's what I was afraid of there. Those 3 single target Inferno Towers on the back end really going to kill out this raid here and cause this one to end at about a 70 to 80% 2-star here. We do have that pretty much, oh, actually, this E-Dragon is at relatively no health here. Is going to get a couple of chains, so we might clear 80% with this raid. But again, the percentage is not what NL War Champion are looking for here. They're looking for the 3-star to get ahead here. Noah, thanks so much for the follow over on Twitch. Hi, 8-Bit is an Indian team. You're exactly right, Parth. Hunterxhunter are an Indian esports team. They've been signed by Team 8-Bit a little bit. I think it's not pretty recent. I think it's a pretty well-known team here. I actually found out from the NL War Champion side, so huge shout out for them for the tip there about the signed team. But yeah, everything going through, and it looks like this one is going to end at about an 85% 2-star, which again is going to keep them well ahead on the percentage. But again, they need the star in order to win the war. Now the question is, will they get that break that they need and get that 3-star to stay in the war here? As you can see on the scoreboard at the moment, it's looking beautiful so far, not experiencing any glitches. We tested it out yesterday. No, not yesterday. It was the day before. And had a few issues with it, but now it's kind of working okay. There are still a few little kinks we need to work out, like the stars just kind of disappearing at random for some odd reason. They just kind of like to do that every now and then. But here we go. We got a Queen Charge Zap Hybrid coming in from Hunterxhunter. Can they win the war by getting a 3-star here? Actually, wait, no. Yeah, no. They've had 4 attacks on either side here, which means that a 3-star wins the war. A 2-star defense means that NL War Champions still have a chance to win the war. He's going to start by zapping that scatter shot, getting it out of the way, as well as nabbing an Inferno Tower there, and he's going to be bringing in the Queen from this bottom side here to try and walk down to possibly step up and get this Town Hall out of the way. Now, we do have 4 Coco Loons there to step in and take down a couple of buildings and allow a funnel to step up for the Queen. We're going to see a couple of them come in for these defenses down the bottom side, and will we see a potential wizard down at this bottom side to clear through a couple of buildings? I don't think so. We're going to see an early rage get dropped down for this Queen. We only have 1 heal spell for the hybrid, no free spells in this attack strategy, or in this army composition here. We're going to see that super wall breaker get broken open there, and that's going to allow the Queen access to the elixir storage there. But he might want to drop a Hog Rider and a wizard down there to take down the Tesla and the barracks there. There we go. There's the Hog Rider and the wizard. Going to take down those buildings and force that Queen into the core of the base here. Going to burn that second rage to keep her alive through that Eagle Artillery and the enemy Lava Hound there. It's not going to be a huge issue there. He's going to get through her. Now the Queen's going to step up for that elixir storage, the elixir pump, and then eventually she's going to dive in for that Town Hall, unless some something like skeleton traps, lure her either to the top side or the bottom side. And we're actually going to see the hybrid get started from the bottom side. He's confident that his queen is going exactly where he needs her to go. And he's going to start straight away with this hybrid here. There's the queen, going to get that town hall out of the way. No worries there, and now he can focus up on the hybrid. We're going to see that first heal spell get used a little bit early there, and look at the queen on the right side here. She's going to clear through these miners, which means that he's going to lose a stack of miners at the start here. Now, this warden is actually pathing a bit weird, going to path away from those hog riders. We're going to see that warden ability get popped, but it's not going to affect half the army. Queen's beating a wall. He wants her to walk south, and we have used all of the spells for this attack here. Now the queen is going to eventually step up and take down the enemy queen, but do we have the momentum to get through the back end of the base here? Let's see what he's got. World Champion is clearing through a couple of buildings, still has her ability. This queen is definitely going to get through this bottom side here. We have 53 seconds, and in all honesty, with the amount of buildings that are left alive, it really is just going to come down to the time. Does he have the time to get through these storages in the core? Headhunter in the core as well, helping out with clearing through the buildings. If he's got the time, he's got this one locked down. This is going to be a 3-star, which means that it is going to be a win for Hunter, if I'm not mistaken. He was patient enough with his spells. Yeah. He definitely wasn't. I don't think he was super patient with his spells, burning that rage early, but he is going to get the 3-star there, which means that Hunter are going to be going into week 7 with a 6-0 record. Wow. Fantastic performance by Hunter, pulling in those 2 triples. Now let's see if NL War Champion can come through and end this war with a 3-star of their own, putting them at 11. Doesn't matter how many times I run Queen Charge Hybrid, it always impresses me on the back end. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he pretty much lost most of the hybrid, but because that World Champion stayed alive and because his queen stayed alive, they were able to clear through the rest of the base and pick up the win. So GG to Hunter pulling through and getting that week 6 win there. And in all honesty, if this 98% 2-star might have been just a little bit different there, this would be a whole different story. We'd be seeing a lot of pressure on this final attacker for NL War Champion, because he would have to triple to win them the war. But realistically, we know at this point, even if he gets a triple, that's going to put them at 11 stars, which will get them the win on percentage. Funny enough, was the 98% a time fill? It was, Rocket. It was a 98% time fill. So unlucky, but just not able to step up and get that win there. And here we go. We got the final attack of the war, and the final attack from NL War Champion coming in. We got the Queen Charge Hybrid with that Yeti funnel, 2 super wall breakers. Let's see what the plan is here. Because of the symmetry in this base, he's opted in to drop his queen straight in at the 9 o'clock side here, because he just wants her to pick a side, and then he's going to dictate where he goes with his attack from there. Now that blimp made it perfectly to that Inferno Tower here, and notice the delayed healers on this raid. This is some really solid planning here by the NL War Champion, guys, not dropping those healers until the Yetis go down. Now that the Yetis have gone down, he's safe to drop his healers in to protect this queen here. There's the Coco Loon. Here come the healers. We're going to see a Headhunter step up and help the queen take down this enemy king, and we should see a possibly a wall breaker to go in and break open this wall over here where this air defense is to allow the queen access to the Inferno. Now, unless we're going to see the queen try and step up for this town hall here, we're going to have to burn that poison because of the headhunters there. The wall breaker is going to break open the town hall and not activate it. Okay, that is the most OP wall breaker I've ever seen in my life. Gets taken down by the defenses and opens the town hall wall without activating the town hall because he went down. Okay, that's the MVP of this war, 100%. That super wall breaker breaking open the wall there. Now the king is going to step up and set the funnel for the hybrid that's meant to dive in to this single target Inferno and force that queen in towards the town hall compartment, but we're going to delay the hybrid just a little bit here to allow this queen to take down the Wiz Tower and the Spell Factory. Here come the miners with the Warden as well as the World Champion and the Hog Rider. So now this queen should eventually dive in for this cannon here and then take down the town hall. Hybrid's going to clear through those buildings, force the queen into the town hall, and this is looking pretty solid going through. And now the queen actually has access to the back end Inferno if she stays tight in the core. Really fantastic Warden ability, going to get him through that double giant bomb spot in the core of the base here. Going to rage this queen to keep her through again, and this is looking really, really solid going into the back end. Now he's used all of his spells here, but can his miners and hog riders get through and clear through the rest of the space? That wall breaker is showing to be key here, getting through that town hall wall, allowing the queen access to the Inferno, but she steps to the outside, and the hybrid has died out in the back end. Wow, what an OP plan, and still not going to get the... Actually, I'm calling it a bit too early here. Could he potentially have this World Champion step up and get through the back end of the base here? Still has her ability and still has a single target Inferno left alive. 39 seconds left on the board. I'm not convinced that this goes through, not because of the troops, but because of the time. Now, the World Champion gets targeted by the single. It is going to be a defense. Really solid try there. But I got to admit, that wall breaker had to be the MVP of this war here. But yeah, I did answer your question. I told you, yeah, Hunter is, they're an Indian team. Yeah. I answered you before. And you asked why I wasn't playing in the tournament. It's because I am a part of the media team, so I'm just covering this war from an outsider perspective just to try and bring the action to you and kind of commentate over what's happening. We got Barnaby over on Trovo. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really do appreciate you for stopping by. And this one is going to end at an 89% time fail. We saw 3 to 4 time fails in this war, but this is going to be a win for Hunter with the 2 3-stars. But look at it's tied on percentage. Oh my gosh. That's the funniest thing on the planet. It's tied on percentage, but Hunter coming through and winning the war here. Wait, you're playing though, right? Not this match, but in the league. That is correct. I am playing in the league with King Jeffrey. We've got 2 back-to-back wars. We've got our Week 6 war against Kerala Kings 2, and then we've got our Week 7 war against Kings of the Deep. So we've got 2 back-to-back wars tomorrow. I believe someone's streaming that. I won't be trying to stream that one. I'm just simply doing... I think I'm just covering wars that I'm not participating in. But yeah, that is going to be it for the stream. We're going to go ahead and go back and watch a couple of these hits from the Hunter guys to kind of just show off their 3-stars and the hits that they had. This was a bit of a drag bet that went through. This one came down to the wire, but it did go through and get the triple there. We just got Kerala left. Really, Kerala Kings are definitely a solid team. So I'm looking forward to see what they can do going into the final week here. So best of luck to you guys. Stats are still a little bit broken. Hold on. They'll fix themselves in a second. There we go. And again, I'm loving the stat board. Even though it's delayed, even though it's not straight on the money, I think it's still pretty awesome to be able to see the percentage for each and every one of the bases there. So huge shout out to Specky for helping me code that one. Kings of the Deep are really good as well. Yeah, Kings of the Deep are, I think they're war whales in disguise. I talked with one of the reps, and they're pretty solid. I mean, they're a good team, and it was definitely very easy scheduling a war with him. So really appreciate the reps over there. They made things very easy here. This is a bit of a drag bet that went through. We'll go in 2 times this one as well. Now, the real question is, who are we going to raid as this stream is over? I'm not sure who's live. Let's see who is live right now that is streaming. I'm typically only going to raid people that I know. Is Gaz Tomo streaming? I think I know Gaz. Yeah, Gaz Tomo is streaming. What's he streaming? He's doing a 24-hour charity stream. Okay, now we gotta host over to him. It would be a bit rough. All WCL wars so far have been relatively easy. Yeah, same numbers. Definitely, we definitely got a bit of an easy bracket in terms of the wars for sure. But yeah, it looks like, yeah, I absolutely have to host over to Gaz Tomo. Another fantastic Clash streamer. If you guys aren't, I'm not even following him for some reason. Okay, so we're gonna raid him after we watch these 2 final hits here, and we're gonna show him some love. And hey, if you guys want to contribute to his charity stream, feel free to do so there. And again, I want to give a huge special shout out to both of these clans for allowing me to pop in and stream this fantastic war. It came down to the wire there, but Hunter coming through and getting that win. So really solid stuff. Team 8-Bit coming through for their esports organization. And we'll go ahead and replay this Zap hybrid hit here that came through. You guys put up some really nice attacks against us. Yeah, we just got a little bit unlucky with some of them. You guys also got a bit unlucky. I'm pretty sure you had a couple of really close time fails. In all honesty, I can't even, you know, with the amount of wars that I've watched and participated in since then, I can't even remember the score. But yeah, it was a very close war. It was you guys and Resistance were the 2 clans that we've gone up against that were like, okay, well, these guys are really tough. Like, this was hard. So yeah, you guys were pretty solid, and I look forward to playing you guys again in the playoffs. What tourney is Kerala Kings playing in? They will be playing tomorrow in the WCL Champions Division. Now, I will not be streaming that war personally because they're going to be playing against King Jeffrey. That's the team that I'll be playing in. So I'm not going to be streaming that war. I'm just going to be trying to focus on playing. There might be someone covering that war. I think Specky might be picking that one up. We'll see. I'll try and see if somebody is willing to stream that one. But I'll have to ask around. I know it's at a very inconvenient time. The wars are happening at the first one is at 11:15 a.m. EDT, and then the second one is at 12:15 a.m. EDT. So, yeah. Best of luck to you guys. I'm heading out. All right, Count Burst, thank you so much for popping in and saying hi. I really appreciate you for having by. And best of luck with your WCL season as well. I'm sure you guys are going to absolutely smash you here. But this was the second 3-star from Hunterxhunter. Really solid stuff by them. But we are going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and raid Gaztomo here and show him some love there. Again, huge shout out to everyone for tuning in, as well as we will be live later tonight with the MPL war as well. We've got the crew war versus, I can't remember their opponent off the top of my head, but we've got a crew war MPL 10v10 war later on tonight. So that one's going to be a huge amount of fun. We're going to be streaming that one live, and that one's going to be around 9:15 p.m. EDT. So is it 9:15? It might actually not be 9:15. Hold on. Let me confirm here really quick before I say something that is completely wrong. Let's see. It seems like yeah, it's 9 p.m. EDT, which, yeah, 9 p.m. EDT, not 9:15. So about 9 p.m. EDT, which means that it's going to be about 9:15 to 9:20 before I start the stream. Thank you so much for the follow, Kev. Much appreciated. Great stream. Great stream. Catch you later. 9 EST PM. Yeah, you are absolutely right. So, yeah, but we're going to go ahead and raid Gaztomo. Really do appreciate you guys for tuning in. I will catch you guys later. See ya.